Welcome back, my friends, from Morocco. Here we are again with the last reaction this week, and it's actually a song with an artist who was never on the channel before. lmorphine we had on the channel, but not Quatrehuit. And this artist right here is lyrical. Both artists are lyrical. The song is called Zippo. Has a second title called Cojak 3, and because I know these are lyrical artists, I asked someone to make translation for this. So thank you very much to Mr. Uns for making a translation document for me. I can find out by this that Quatrehuit is making the first verse, lmorphine is making the second verse, and they basically doing the hook together. Now, first of all, these lyrics are crazy, man. They are full of, like, you need so much background knowledge to understand anything, even with translation, but I will try my best. Now, we're gonna take a listen. I try to take a look at the lyrics in between, and you're gonna see my reaction after the intro.
Ich will gerne Kohle haben, doch bin broke wie Arme, als wär ich tief gestürzt. Ich versuch dir den Arsch, über deinen exzessiven Lebensstil bin ich tief bestürzt. Ich sorge dafür, dass der Fiesling stirbt. Schau, wie der Kiefer knirscht, als gehöre er keinem Bär, sondern Bär im Baum bei einer Böe und die Würmer im Wirt.
Alright, I would say, here we go, and let's start the track. Okay. Wait, that sounds evil already, man. So creepy, the sound, man. This beat's so eerie, so scary.
دروس وفلوس وطلب الرخاك تخصك وضاص هبطك الراس مو مكان كاين خلاف الجريضة معرفة بعيدة بليدة والكوجيتو خليك وطاج ودرع الميت غارقة في السميدة بنقصو حديدة الكفان فرحان شريكي صايه الزات المجمرة الكفار في الحو ساعدني بشي رقية السيستم سحار طلعنا قراضي وجال السيجور ما بقاش مستور الشفار في الحوش والو يجرى خويا اختي صات الريح كلها في
Hey man, what is going on with this beat? The beat is so shady, man. The beat is shady, and that makes the whole atmosphere of him rapping, of Quatrehuit rapping on the beat, making him seem like he's a little bit crazy, but he rapping very regular, actually. He's doing nothing crazy, but okay.
والو جرى خويا اختصاص الريح كلها في سروال وحجره وجاي في جهه اقتصاد الريح في بالو كارا وفاهم غير اللي قرا في لابريس كافيها الكاسيت وانا اشك في الخريه بلدي ويسك في البلاد شاك فيسين قصدو لقى الخطره ستراس في الكيفات ما كانش تشاز والكيسات حنا تعدي الثقافي البونسي اونيك باش تصدق تكمل الشحاته بور فافور ناس
Hey man, I have to say, nice flow. He be rapping very fluent. He making like between the 4 bars and between like he going fluently into the next lines. Now, as far as I understood the lyrics, they taken shots at the politicians throughout the song. It's starting off right here. Billy Goat and chicks and seek cheapness when you buy shoes. So this is already the first sign. Why do the normal people don't have the money to buy expensive shoes? That's how I understand this line, right? Billy Goat and chicks, he explains right here, is used in sorcery. We have the sorcery aspect in different lines, right, where they go on this thing. For example here, bro, need for sorcery, the disbelievers have prospered. And here actually talking about like rich people, probably from who making a lot of money from their business, and politicians, because the explanation right here is Muslims believe that non-Muslims will always fail because God is not on their side. So actually, disbelievers are the rich people who will fail in the end, or politicians who make bad things, who work against God, basically. This is how I understand this right here. Everyone has a stone in his pant, follows a looting economy. So really, this money aspect right here, looting economy, the normal population gets looted, right, from the economy right here. And then this one is right here. I mean, you see the pictures, and in his mind he disliked, he understood just what he read in the press, and I love to shit in modern toilets. And that's a little, you have to have the background knowledge that earlier in Morocco, the toilets looking like you be basically sitting on the ground, and nowadays you have these normal toilets where you sit on them, like on a chair, right? Yeah, let's actually continue a little bit more. Let's finish his verse real quick.
ضمون الاقتصاد الحالي يجيك من البور في بابور ما راكش بلاد فالنسيا باش تحلم بالبار فابور حوت فوسفات قسم الحزاق هو السالفاتور بحال في الفوسفات المغربي عاقل باش يبان بطال صاحبي يقول الراب وضرب العدس في الدار بيطون الفقيراك جار البنصار بورجوازي دار باطون باسكور باسلونك نسكور.
Okay, here we already going into the hook, and you can hear that they're actually switching off each other, like the basically lmorphine saying 2 words, and then Quatrehuit is saying 2 words. Now I wanted to see if I can understand anything else. Your sleep is granted, and if it necessary it will come to you from the port by boat. I think that's probably meant with the economic thing, like all your goods coming from the cargoes, and yeah, who's making the biggest win out of it? Of course, the rich people, right? This one here I found really interesting because it's telling us a little bit about Morocco. Fish and phosphate divide the shit. That's the Salvatore, and that is because Morocco is recognized for its marine resources as minerals such as phosphate, but as well fish, right? Because you have a long coastline, you make a lot of money from fishing. The Moroccans believe that they have not received their share of these revenues. So actually, Morocco is a very rich country. They have a lot of resources, but the population doesn't really get the share out of this. And right here we have the ocean is awash with excess money, and Moroccans only seem to show off as heroes, bro, sing rap and eat lentils to shit iron. So we have as well, we're going through this toilet thing right here, and lentils are these vegetables. They are very nutritious, right? And for example, iron is a very is a mineral that is a lot in lentils. By the way, back when I was vegan, I've been eating a lot of lentils because you have to get your iron somewhere, right? All right, let's take a look at the hook right here. Okay, let's real quick. I didn't really understand the lyrics of the hook, especially not the meaning. It's kind of, it has this short pass, long pass, eat the half, you will wear a helmet. It's talking about basketball. With alcohol you become cool. Yeah, I don't really understand these lines. The last one is your life a scam. I think they're still talking about the politicians and the leaders of the economy right here. When they say with alcohol you become cool, like you can maybe imagine like some rich guy sitting there with a champagne in his mansion, like for example something like this. Yeah, okay, let's see for lmorphine's part right here what he rapping. I think the sound of the hook was pretty cool, how they switching off each other. That sounded pretty nice. Okay, I mean, I have to say their flows and their voices sound really similar. I think these two artists have a really similar way of rapping. They sound I don't see the big difference right here. Power with influence will draw a troll in the police report. So that actually means you don't get judged and you don't get punished if you have a lot of money or if you have a lot of power, right? That's how I understand this line. The foreign asking when the petrol will finish. Now petrol is oil, right? Okay, I wouldn't know that Morocco has any petrol. Okay. Money has become prominent in football, showcasing women in banners. Now, I think that might be a little critic to how money changed football, and I think personally that's yeah, we just talking about these expensive players switching from the different clubs to somewhere else, and yeah, it's really a big business these days, right? Okay, let's continue the part.
عقبك نور القاضي شد الكونترول الراب فليك دون لا مافيا يفليكو البولا طافيه الوقت عليك من شوبه عافيه بتشي كلام وتنايا الراب تنديرو ربي كبير في الحساب تنطيرو وديجا الجبر ربي تبيه دايرين روبله ودايرين خير بحال مطلع الموجه في السانسيرو دري صغير بومبونيرو في الكونت كوميرا ومقدي جيتار هيرو الاشهار كتيق فيه الحلاوه في
I mean, I felt like when the beat started, you wouldn't think that the beats sound like this the whole song. We had 2:13. Look how the beat sounded in the beginning. Look, this part from the intro never came back the whole song. We just having a completely different beat like from the intro, to be fair. Let's see for more of the lyrics right here. Drunk in a government car, Spells brought the treasure. So actually, this, I think this is very nice, this line, because it kind of gives me the impression, yeah, okay, these powerful people are drinking alcohol, and that is a symbol for being yeah, bad person. I mean, drunk it's bad because you're doing it in a car, of course. And then Spells brought the treasure. Now we're talking about sorcery again. Sorcery is kind of the thing that is kind of devilish, and this devilish power made them rich, right? That's such a nice line that I can kind of understand. Pizza was heavily seasoned with Knorr. That is actually a brand. I think it's from Nestle. They make like different spices and stuff. And the cadet is taking the control. Rap is like a wise guy, frisk no light in the darkness. So we're actually the undercover agent in the mafia. Wait a second. A TV show of an undercover agent in the mafia, wise guy. So you're actually saying we the undercover agent? The rapper's the undercover agent in the mafia of the politics? Maybe. Ain't no way, man.
إشهار كتيق فيه الحلاوة في الدنيا تقول غبرها كوبرفيلد السيستم تعيط تجيبك من الهليكوبتر فينك أنا كونتر بوش وكاع اللي تيميل طربوش وحوالو عينيه ملي تجبدلو الخاشوش مورفين.
Oh, we don't have the hook right here in the end. We don't have a hook right here. Okay. I thought we get in the hook a second time. Yeah, it was a very short song. I don't know how I could talk so much that we get such a long reaction right here. But we're not finished with the lyrics yet, man. You can be assured. You can be assured right here. Now, because I thought the last lines are very nice. Where was it? Like, Bombonera. That's a Boca Junior Stadium fans in the bank account. One bread, however, I bought Guitar Hero. So you're basically saying, I'm poor, but I bought Guitar Hero. I'm the poor artist. I'm the artist who basically planning for a bread, right? Sweetness in this life to be hidden by Copperfield. Again, the sorcery thing. Copperfield is a magician. So basically saying these sorcerers, the guys from the government, they taken the joy out of our life. And the political system saying, where's the one to get you from the helicopter? I think this is a metaphor that I don't really understand. I just can see that it criticizes politics again. And the last line, here we go. Here I'm against Bush. Bush was the president from the United States, 2004 until 2004, I think. And all those who tilt their hat, they try to hide themselves when you talk about l'hahoush. So I think this l'hahoush is a drug. The political system doesn't want to talk about this kind of subjects. So he's saying they try to hide when we come to these subjects like drugs, because we don't want to talk about these problems that the people have, right? Because they're not doing this stuff because they like criminals or want to harm someone. They like maybe forced to it, and they actually have a harm on themselves because of it, right? Okay, man, it's so much in these lyrics. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. We went through it. Regarding sound, I didn't say that much. I think it was really like 95% was the lyrics. The flow was in parts really cool. The beat was special, but not really joyful. Like, I didn't enjoy the beat that much, but it had like this effect of sounding different from other beats. And I got to know a new artist with Quatrehuit, and that is really nice because yeah, it's always a joy to find a new artist. And if this artist is fire, is the better, right? If you want to check out some of my own music, you can do this right here on screen. Thank you very much if you do so. I appreciate that a lot. And right above, you can find my latest reaction on lmorphine. And don't make these jokes about son, like children of lmorphine anymore. I know you, man. I know you. You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook as well, and I'm out.